Networking versus hubs, chambers, BDI, so much of the chatter to be in all of this, but I'm feeling the chambers don't work as well, or I have not given it enough time. I think hubs are the answer because I have a very tight niche. I think hubs give me the person I align with more. What are your thoughts? Bingo. Yeah, exactly. The here's my favorite hub question that just kind of stumbled on this year. It goes like this. People who are really into the work that you do would also probably be into what? So this kind of goes to the boat. So, good for you too, Izzy. So people who are really into this, who would be really lit up by this specific thing that I offer, would also, I wouldn't be surprised to discover they were also into what? So when I was in Guelph, this guy Chris ran the Guelph Outdoor School was there. And we did a little brainstorm. And we said, okay, so if you were you send your kid to a forest school, or you're the kind of parent that would do that, what other kind of stuff might those parents be into? And we did a brainstorm. It's not so hard to, come up with a list, right? Foraging, traditional skills, Waldorf school. They probably go to farmers markets. They're into local food. There's a certain thing that just makes sense. They all kind of fit in the same circle. And so to me, that becomes the question. Okay, this thing I do, who would be into this? Okay, these kinds of people, right? And those people, what would they be into? What are the other spheres and circles? And then the hubs start to appear. Ah, right. I could also find them here. Great. So then you just have to figure out a way to work with that hub. I don't know. Do they promote a workshop you're doing? Do they host something? Do they email their list about you? Do they have a newsletter you can write? It's going to be different depending on the hub. But that's my general sense. Yeah, the networking events, they're so painful. I think it's like a past generation of marketing that I don't even think worked very well back then. Or maybe a lot of those businesses were more local. Maybe at the time you had a lot more independent local businesses, so it made sense there were going to be more chances but now so many people are online and it's usually very painful, people doing these awful pitches, a weird pressure and expectation to collaborate with people for no reason. I cannot countenance those events. I can't bear them. I've tried going to a few and it's just painful and awful. And it's much better to just say, okay, no, who are my people? Where do they hang out? I will go there. Cut out the middleman of this strange networking culture.